What's good, Phantom Force? I just wanted to get a quick video to you guys. You feel me? Maybe like just a quick explanation on why, and maybe I should start doing more videos like these. I don't know, like with a little gameplay in the background. And it wasn't the best gameplay. I was honestly just doping around, but once I locked in, I locked in. But with further ado, if you stop by, go ahead, do all that good stuff, drop a like, all that, and boom, boom, we're good. I'm not gonna do too much editing in this video. Yeah, I mean, you for me, you see the acts, the vibes, you know what we trying to do. We trying to ask them a question. We trying to ask them a question. Nah, but let me get to it. By the title of the video, you guys might have noticed that I given up on something, and I wanted to go more into depth on why what that is. At the end of the day, everybody has their own calling. I feel like everybody has a job that they need to do, even if they don't really like it, you know what I mean? Like, some people aren't fortunate enough to continue going down that path, or maybe it just wasn't in the cards for them, you know what I mean? You can never really question fate. Sorry for my dog in the background, but regardless, it all came down to, like, really work ethic, you know what I mean? Like, um, I, I was somewhat, I guess, blessed with a certain attributes of skill, but at the end of the day, you can only go so far if you have like that discipline and that that real grit. I guess I don't know what you would call it, but um, yeah, it was unfortunate, and I did go into like a little cycle, a little just a few steps back, just like not really knowing what the next move was, even if I was gonna continue with it, and just how it goes really at the end of the day, because you can always love the game, but the game might not love you back. Heard that quote from Deion Sanders, you feel me? Prime time himself, you feel me? But like, I ain't actually heard from him. It was like on BMF or something. I don't even watch BMF. It's just sometimes I feel like some people don't notice this. Like, there'll literally be ads. There'll literally be just you feel me, just an ad or something, and you can get information off of that if you just pay attention. You know what I mean? But when he said that, I was like, that's real. That's real as hell. You know what I mean? Like, that's real. And honestly, I want to get back to my true type of nature of like editing is just not too much editing and just trying to keep it to the point. You know what I mean? Just you feel me? Get the people what they want. Get the people what they want. I'm trying to get that Discord popping again, but it's just yeah, I'll just be busy. I'll be busy. It's a just I gotta just how do I say this? Just basically build a better like time and stuff, like just a time management. Yeah, there we go. Over here on some other joint. But yeah, also YouTube just felt the need to bring down one of my longest videos, one of my like best videos actually, 5.2K at the time. But it's all good. I'm gonna try to appeal it and get it you know, get it appealed so we can see so you guys can like go back and watch, because I know you guys really enjoyed that video. But yeah, I'm just doing a lot of yapping. It's not it's not what I usually do. But yeah, basically when it came to ball, it's like weak ass camper. When it came to ball, it wasn't always like, oh yeah, like I'm hella excited to do. I just sometimes, I don't know about y'all, but personally, I don't really like routine. Just it just it never really was what my thing. My bad, I'm over here yawning. I could redo it, but I'm not about to redo the thing. But nah, it really just comes down to that. And then we can get on topic number 3, transportation. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn if you're Tom Brady. It don't matter how good you are. If you can't get where you need to be, your barbecue, bro. Like, no, like, turn on the grill, put some lighter fluid on it, throw some coal on there, and then put yourself on the top, because you're cooked. You are cooked. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you can care about your career. You feel me, when it comes to athletics and stuff. But it's like, if you're not getting to places, your team's not gonna depend on you. And you feel me, damn well, like, you're not about to be getting no type of, you're not getting nothing, bro. You're not gonna get the reps you need. You're not gonna, bro. They could be playing you like they're playing me, three positions. You could be thinking like you're like that and all that, but they're not gonna mess with you if you don't have all your stuff together. And it's like, it's unfortunate that I didn't. You know what I mean? But it's like it took me how long to even just step on the field, just you feel me, a couple times. But regardless of it, you feel me, you can make excuses, you can do all that, but I gotta just show up. You know what I mean? Like if I ever did want to go through that route, you know what I mean? But appreciate you guys listening to my TED Talk. Hopefully we can start getting that Patreon rolling. I really want to see a lot of y'all in there, but I just gotta rock with me. I gotta swipe up. I gotta let me talk and say something. You know what I mean? Page is kind of dead right now, but once I get the Discord back up and all that other good stuff, I'm actually thinking about dropping some merch. And you feel me? See if you're all like some exclusive Phantom Force gear. You know what I mean? Gotta get y'all right. Gotta get because one school is back in session right now. We in the summer. One school is back in session. Y'all gonna need that. Y'all are going to need that. It's gonna be cold. I'm gonna get y'all mittens. I'm gonna get y'all right. Nah, let me chill. I'm over here BSing. But and then for example number 4, grades. Grades is always like it's one of like the greatest determining factor if you're even gonna get like even that playing time. And really when it comes down to I honestly could just move past for because everybody knows grades. You know what I mean? Grades always is gonna play an effect, and you have to just play by the rules at the end of the day. That's how they set the system up, and you have to understand that you're not above nobody's above the program at the end of the day. Nobody. And fortunately it's sad. Maybe some people they do get like special treatment. I will like admit that. I see that from time to time, but nobody's above the program. So you just gotta play your part. You gotta try to do your job, because it's in the long run it'll pay off, and it's something that if you something that you generally like, then you'll reap the benefits from it. Then again, I can move on to number 5, which was what was I gonna say? Number 5 was definitely comes down to communication. You have to have some type of communication with your teammates. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it was just me. I feel like I had decent communication, but I just never really had like, I never was like cool with the guys that I said I would play with. You know what I mean? Like they were cool, but they didn't really, I never really like conversated. You know what I mean? And some players too, they're just not really like, I guess, people person. That's how I felt. You know what I mean? But it always came down to the best perspective of like that player. You know what I mean? You just try to play their strength. But but yeah, it was unfortunate though. It was unfortunate that I wasn't able to produce for the guys that I felt like were worth producing for. You know what I mean? Like for the most part, I messed with the majority of them, and if it came down to me, I would have put it on the line for the majority of them boys. But it got to a point where it was I was neglecting my school life, so I had to focus on one, and I ended up feeling like I picked the right choice because I did graduate, got my diploma, bounced out, and then now after I don't know what really went down. I just didn't really have much of a direction, I guess. So I was just out there. Man, the best. This is honestly the funniest saying that I guess, one of my homies used to say. He said, "Niggas just out here doing shit. You're just out here doing shit. You don't know what's going on. You just yeah. I said that perfectly. There you go, come here. And then basically when it came down to it, it just it was really unfortunate. It was really like I couldn't really believe that, man, like it's a really over, you know what I mean? So for anybody, if you are still playing, maybe in junior high, high school, wherever you're playing, you feel me? Enjoy it, bro. Like, you feel me? Make the most of it. Try to get your opportunity. Try to put yourself out there. You know what I mean? Like people, they're not really gonna come to you. You know what I mean? It's just how it goes. But it never dawned on me that like I felt like this is like one of the biggest factors that like your playing ability. Sometimes you have to look at yourself hard in the mirror and ask yourself, am I playing to my size? Like, look at you, like, give a good look to yourself. I'm no, 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 no. I'm not talking to you if you're like 5'10" or 5'6", bro. I'm talking to like the real like 6'3", 6 foot. You feel me? Like, am I playing like I'm a, but am I playing like I'm a bully? Because this isn't a sport where we trying to kick somebody in their shins or try to score a goal. Like, we're generally trying to we're trying to bully these boys. You feel me? We're trying to make them move against their will. You know what I mean? So that was always the the goal. That was always the what we strive for. But you also have to ask yourself too: are you built for that? Like, this is like the lesson on top of the lesson. And I'm about to end the video. Do you think you're a bad person? I don't know why I've always like questioned that, but it's like it wasn't a sport that really like there was nothing that you had to give it your all. And if you felt like you were someone too soft, and you feel me, if you seen a possible play that you could have made and you didn't make it, yeah, you might have to go play basketball, bro. But yeah, that was my little rant about ball and why I had to let it go. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace. I just want to say a quick shout out to, because I never really addressed it. When I got to the first 50 followers, I don't think I ever really did anything. First 100, I don't think I did anything. Now we're about to almost reach 300, so now I gotta think about something. If it would be a great help if you guys just drop it in the chat and like give me a couple ideas that we can, you know what I mean, run and like celebrate for the upcoming 300. Peace.